For this final forum, we are tasked to discuss Simonson's equivalency theory and how it might affect how universities or K-12 handle the development, implementation, and management of a distance learning program. Equivalency theory pretty much states that distance education is not one and the same to face-to-face education, but it is equivalent. The equivalency theory states that for distance education to be successful, it should be based on the idea of equivalency. Equivalency means that the more equivalent the learning experiences are for distance and face-to-face learners, the more equivalent the outcome of the learning activity will be. As stated in the reading, the concept in this theoretical approach of equivalency theory is that local and distant learners both have fundamentally different environments in which they learn, but the differing experiences should have the equivalent value. Simonson, Smaldino, Albright, and Spacek, 2015, page 50. Universities or K-12 schools that are endeavoring the idea of developing or implementing a distance learning program, my recommendations would be to build a strong professional partnership with the state-accredited school to collaborate on strengths and weaknesses of their individual programs on curriculum and standards. In addition, the distance learning program needs to establish a mission, learning objective, a clear goal for communication, and how they plan to implement and manage this for their respective community. Lastly, I would consider creating multiple committees, plans, and budgets to manage and maintain the distance learning program. Once the program has been fully developed and stable, some sort of summative evaluation should be used to assess the program. In summative evaluation, the objective is to provide evidence that a program's components resulted in the expected outcomes. The task is to demonstrate that not only the outcomes occurred, but also the outcomes can be attributed to the program and not to something else. Spector, Merrill, Ellen, and Bishop, 2014, page 253. Implementing the equivalency theory when developing a distance learning program, you have to put the learner's experiences and the desired outcomes as first priority. The same as when we as educators set high expectations when we think about our students' end goals. I can even make this personal in the sense that when I sought out my educational goals for continuing my education, I looked for the best program that would yield the best outcome for the best value. Thanks for listening. Good luck, everyone.